this. Oh, hey guys. It's getting ready to leave the house. I just wanted to, I'm back on the GoPro again today. I just kind of wanted to show you guys the difference between like this little GoPro and these guys right here. So this is what I typically always film on. This is a Sony AX33, but it weighs a little bit over a pound, and that doesn't sound like much until you're like holding it in your hand or trying to walk around or have it in your pocket, and it doesn't really fit in your pocket. So for like vlog style stuff, it's just kind of a pain in the butt. It's not bad when I'm just around the shop working on stuff to grab it and film like that, but if I'm like going places or doing things. The other thing, I really like the Sony. I like the Sony more than I do the GoPro because it's thin and it kind of fits in your pocket, but it when you're moving it around, you get like some sound, so you could hear like it like scuffing or whatever on there. Whereas this GoPro, it has a little bit of like a rubber coating, so it's not as bad. The other thing I've filmed on before, like vlog style stuff, is this Sony. I think this is a WX500 or something like that. Yeah, and that works out really good because you could actually kind of line up the shot. I like how you could actually like zoom in on it. But again, it's a little bit bigger, and I like the audio quality isn't the greatest, which I know the audio quality on this thing that you guys are watching isn't bad or isn't that great either. Versus this guy right there, it's tiny, and I can just like stick it in my pocket or like something like that. So it's tiny. So I'm gonna be a little bit more mindful of it today. I'm gonna try to actually walk around with it a little bit slower and move it slower. And hopefully that's a little bit better. I know the audio quality isn't the greatest on here. I honestly thought about getting something like Adam uses, like what is it? It's a Canon G7X. But I'm kind of a Sony guy. I've never really been a fan of the GoPros, but I'm testing it out. We're seeing how it is. So we're theory testing. So we'll see how today goes. This is some of that rock that I spread the other day. You can see Big Dirty's actually parked on some like road-based style stuff versus in the dirt. And then right here, got my trailer parked actually on dirt or on gravel now. So it was a lot of rock to spread. So I guess the agenda for today is I'm gonna run into town, get a car wash, grab some food, go back to the shop, and I think work on that Saab and get it ready for the salvage title inspection. I could meet you at the shop if you're gonna go to the shop, but I want to get some damn foods. But
oh, just come over here, lad.
Why?
Get some packed easies and I'll meet you over at the shop.
Oh yeah. McDonald's isn't too bad. 4-piece buttermilk, some fries, and a seat.
Downtown at our main office.
Would like 11 a.m. work?
And you said it was salvage?
Yeah, it's salvage, and I need the rebuilt from salvage inspection or whatever.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, that kind of throws a wrench in the program, right, Dave?
Why?
Well, because look at that. This is today. That's the salvage inspection day. So that means I have a week before I could register the top. The other thing is I could call a state patrol and see if they'll do one, and then I could just use this one for the Mustang. So we're gonna try that. Well, it's time to install some swirls, right, Dave?
I mean, that Audi behind us is gonna get some swirls installed.
Yeah, there's this lady. She had like a bunch of grit on her.
She looks like she went 4-wheel drive in her.
I like to see it. Yeah, swirl installation. A wild Jesse appears. No, look at that clean Saab.
All the way in town.
It's not bad. I'm gonna miss this thing. So I basically haven't got anything done at the shop. Basically, you just been kind of ran around, did some errands in town, took care of some stuff, and then got back here. I'm gonna run home and have dinner with Jamie, and then so since I'm not gonna be able to actually get the appointment for this thing, I wanted to do it tomorrow, which would be Thursday or Friday. Friday would actually work really good, but they didn't have any appointments available. She said she was going to call me back and see if the guy would actually be able to do it then. But I think I'm just going to come back, and I need to change the oil and do some coil packs and some other stuff on Jamie's car. So I'll probably just go home and then drive her car here and then come back. No, look at this delicious pizza that Jamie made. No, she told me what to order and I ordered it. If you guys think I'm Saab crazy, I kinda am. So shortly, me and Jamie are both gonna have 08 Aeros instead of my 06 and her 08. Red and blue. Alright guys, so it was a little bit later than I expected. One of my buddies stopped by and we kind of started talking about some things. And I mean, when you're talking about good things and having a good conversation, I mean that's just worth it. So, kind of talking about the Supra a little bit and some other things, but I don't know. So anyhow, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out the Mustang. I really like this feature of it. That thing almost needs to be the new daily, but anyhow, I'm gonna pull that out and then pull the drift car out. So when I start up the drift car, you're gonna notice this really gross, like, blue cloud of smoke, and it's because I need to do the valve stem seals on it. So it's not a piece of crap. It looks like it. Check this beast out. Same thing as the rest of them. So glad that we finally get the Aero bumper on here. She went through one of the automatic car washes, and this thing wasn't necessarily in the best shape anyhow, and so that lost. So I need to get another one of those and actually paint it and put it back in, which that shouldn't be too big of a deal. So the reason for having her car in here today is these guys right here. These are basically OEM Bosch coil packs, and they go right on here. It's a coil on plug setup as well as brand new spark plugs and a full static oil change. And this, which is the oil filter, it's like a canister style filter, but it's actually on the bottom, which is actually kind of nice compared to the 2 liters. I think I might have goofed though. So this Mobil 1 thing right here, you can see that it's already used down to right here, and I already had the filter because I got the filter at O'Reilly's, and I thought I already bought the oil at Walmart because that's like the cheapest oil you could get, like, is Walmart. And I can't find the oil, so that's might have to run to Walmart. It's like 12:30, and I didn't really want to do that. But the reason for replacing the coil packs and the spark plugs is basically when the car is like really hot. You know, like been driving it around and it's like sunny and it's a warm day. Basically, she'll come to kind of like a stoplight or something like that, or like go to put it in like reverse, backing out of a spot, and it'll kind of like and have like a random misfire. You know, oddly enough, it's never been when I'm around to actually see it, but she sent me videos of it happening, so I haven't been able to actually pull off a code. I do know that the 2.8s, they do run a lot hotter than the 2 liters. So you can see, obviously, there's like a turbo right here in the cooling system. I mean, it's just a lot of stuff going on in one area, and I guess they do kind of eat coil packs. And if it was my car, I'd probably just find the coil pack that was wrong with it. But since it's Jamie's car, she drives her and the baby and stuff around it, I want it to be, you know, like dead ass reliable, and so that's why I'm replacing them all. Not even gonna mess with it. And I don't know, I'm sure a lot of you guys, you know, it's one thing working on your own car, doing one thing to kind of limp it by, but when you're working on like your wife or your girlfriend's car, or like a family member, you're just like, nope, like we're doing this 100% legit, or I'm not doing it. And that's kind of how I feel about this thing. Anytime anything goes wrong with it, I just try to fix it the best I absolutely can, and just so that it's super reliable and we don't have to deal with nothing. So I looked around for like another 5 or so minutes. Can't find it. I'm tired. I'm gonna chalk this up as a fail tonight. and come back tomorrow, finish this up. Acquired. I got the right amount of oil now, and it's nice and warm, so I guess let's get her drain in, and I'm gonna start yanking off all this crap up here so I can change these coil packs out. Making a mess. So here's those darn coil packs right there. So the 3 in the front and then the 3 in the back are actually kind of a pain in the butt to get to because they're underneath all this stuff. So some people say you have to remove the intake manifold. I think I'm going to be able to get away with just removing this ECU and some of this wiring and stuff. Yeah, that's what I'm going to get started on. So I guess I might as well put oil in it before I continue, just so that there's oil in it. So the front ones were super easy to change out. I mean, just 3 bolts basically. Spark plugs and everything looked really good in there. I mean, there wasn't any signs that they were bad or, you know, showing excessive like lean or rich or anything weird like that. But they were not iridiums. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't think these are the copper ones, but they're PL. Probably the platinums, but not the iridiums. So I got the iridiums for it, and yeah. So front coils. So now I guess in order to get to the back over here, coils are basically directly under. You can't even really see them, but there's one right there. That's the top of a coil. So I have to remove the ECU, this little wiring harness, and this little bracket thing, and I think I should be able to get to it. So I'm gonna go ahead and disconnect the battery and get to doing that. Finally. Alright guys, so the GoPro or whatever died, but again, shameless plug for Milwaukee. If this thing is seriously the best tool that you could probably buy. I had the old one for like 3 years and it still works great. I almost want to convert it to the 1/2-inch one, but the 3/8 on this thing is a beast. It's awesome, fits in all the tight spaces and everything. I was being lazy at first and I didn't pull out the under hood light, and I thought I could see back there, and I was like, oh, I'm kind of a dummy, I should just pull this thing out. So that thing's awesome too. Yeah, if you guys are interested in any of the tools or Milwaukee's tools, be sure to check out the link in the description. You know, or go to your local Home Depot or whatever. And I highly recommend this, and not just because I'm like officially working with them now, but just because it's literally the best tool ever. And I've convinced tons of people to actually buy those, like Adam and my dad, and basically all my friends who actually work on cars. So yeah, appreciate them actually officially working with me. If you are doing the 2.8T thing, you don't actually have to pull the 4 bolts on the ECU to get it out. There's like a single bolt on the bottom, and it's kind of on its own bracket. So you basically just loosen that and then slide it up. Yeah, I mean, other than that, these 2.8s don't really have any other issues other than the coolant bottle, just because it's so hot to the, you know, so close to the hot turbo. Coil packs, because everything's kind of, you know, in there and you know, kind of gets hot as well. The other thing is they're kind of hard on batteries, but as long as you get a good battery with a good warranty, you should be good to go. But I absolutely love these engines, and like I said, I just was trying to make this one as easy as I could, or as reliable as I could for Jamie. For her, she drives this thing absolutely every day and has absolutely driven the crap out of it. I think she's almost put 20,000 miles on it. Yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy these, I guess, kind of more so daily style videos. And if you guys liked that little camera angle right there, maybe I'll try to do that a little bit more often. But I'm gonna start working on this thing, and that'll be probably tomorrow's video. And I don't know, we'll probably go over this, you know, because I'm kind of bummed on one color, and we'll talk about that later. Anyhow, appreciate you guys watching, and see you guys tomorrow.